welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany with Tiffany Rae Yoga. Today I have a gentle yoga sequence for you. So if any time that you don't feel up to doing a certain posture or pose, go ahead and find a place that is comfortable for you. Go back into the previous one that we just did. Maybe a forward fold or a child's pose as well will work. So why don't we come to our mats. We'll start in the front of our mat and Tadasana. The toes point forward, heels straight back. You may want to give yourself a little bit of room for stability. We're just going to start connecting our breath, noticing it in the body, breathing deeply throughout our practice today, in through the nose and out through the nose. Trying to slow everything down. Nice big inhales and exhales. You can close your eyes here if you're comfortable with that. We turn the palms facing the outside walls. And bring the tailbone down long. Bring the navel into the spine. And chest is high and proud. And shoulders are down and relaxed. Imagine there's a string coming right from your forehead. You're standing and holding yourself from that string from the ceiling. A couple more breaths here. And take your time today, getting in and out of each posture. Know where your body is. Know what you can do today. And if it doesn't feel good once you try it, then back off. And on the next inhale, raise up the arms. And just so they come right above your shoulders. Exhale. Plant the hands and push the air away. Inhale. The palms of the hands come up. And then the exhale, push the air away. Palms facing down. One more time, the same. Filling everything up with air. Exhale, push it down. Bring the hands to heart center. You can look down at the middle finger or close your eyes here. Relax the shoulders down. Release the hands to the sides. We're going to roll the shoulders back. Squeezing them as they go backwards. So nice big roll. And then slowly, if it feels good, bring it to the front. And relaxing the arms once more. Dip the chin. Rotate the ear to the right shoulder. Still not hiking at the shoulder. It's still down. Maybe you want to take the left hand and gently strengthen through the palm. Give yourself a little extra stretch right there. Exhale, release that stretch down, and then chin comes down and slowly rotates to the other side. Ear to shoulder. Careful not to lock out the knees here. Keep them nice and bent. Just a little. And then if you want to, go ahead and flex that hand on the other side. Exhale to center. Inhale, bring the head and the shoulders back one more time. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. You can touch the fingers together or just keep the hands right above the shoulders. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. This time we're going to hinge at the hips, but forward fold, so bend the knees as much as you need to. And we're going to come all the way down, leading with the chest, nice and soft. You can leave the knees bent here want to relax the head, shake it yes and no. Let it be heavy like a bowling ball. Maybe you want to grab the opposite elbows with the hands. You can become still here, or you can take little micro movements. Little sways side to side. Nice big even breaths in and out through the nose. As you breathe in, fill up that belly with air, and as you breathe out, let all those worries, complications, and stress leave right out through the top of your head. Release the hands to the floor, the shins, wherever they might reach. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. You can straighten the legs if you want, or keep the knees bent. Shoulders are back, heads forward just slightly. Nice flat back. Exhale, bending the knees again, forward fold. Bend the knees deeper here, very deeply, and we're going to roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice strong legs, nice and slow, rolling all the way up. Taking a little shoulder shrug, roll it down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms down, around and up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull yourself over to the right. And we don't want to dump in the chest here, so imagine you're nice and tall and straight in between two pieces of glass. Good. Inhale to the center. Exhale, grab the right wrist with the left arm, bring it over. Left hand. You can look up through the arm if you like, the side, the elbow. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms down, around and up. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees as needed. Take a few more breaths right here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. See how each exhale you can release a little more. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. This time, we're going to come up, hinging at the hips, nice flat back, all the way up. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Going into warrior one now. Take the right foot back in space, just a few feet, a couple of feet right behind you. The toes can automatically point towards the front and the heel towards the back, but give it a little angle right there. It needs to be straight up and down. Bend the front knee, take the hips square with the front of your mat. Inhale the arms up, or you can keep them right there at heart center. Working to get stronger here in this pose. Take a few more breaths and smile. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. If they're not already there, press yourself back up to standing. Good. We'll take it with the left leg. So take the left leg back in space. A nice step back, bend the front knee, bring those hips towards the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up, or just leave them right at heart center. If you have your arms up, make sure your shoulders are relaxed and down away from your ears. And then try to turn the pinkies in towards each other. Take your last couple of breaths here. Smile. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And step back. Okay, just like we did before, step the right leg back into that warrior one. Now take your left arm out in front of you, and then take your right arm underneath, and you can twist the arms so where that your palms are touching, or that your fingertips is touching the inside of your palms. You can also just leave it straight, palm or back of hand to back of hand, or grab your shoulders here. So wherever you may be is just fine. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. Bring the arms out away from you a little bit. And keep breathing. And slowly release. Bring the hands to heart center. And then step forward. Take the left foot back in space. Hips towards the front. Bend the front knee. And then taking your right elbow out. Take the left arm, wrap it around. Or come back to your holding the shoulders, wherever you may be here. Try to relax in the shoulders as you pull the arms away. This can get intense, so just know your body, know where you need to back off, and know where you can go deeper. One more breath here. You've got this. Slowly release. No need to come out of any pose or posture quickly. Bring the hands back together and step back to the top of your mat. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. You can look up. Exhale. We're going to forward fold. Bending the knees as needed. Nice flat back until you reach all the way back down. And then just take your left leg back. Bring it to the knee and the right leg. We're just finding a tabletop position here. So the knees under the hips. And the wrist under the shoulders. Widen the fingers. So we're not just pressing on the wrist, we're pressing into the knuckles of the hands. And then on the inhale, dip the chest through the arms. Bring the head up. Nice cow. Exhale, bring the navel to the spine. Really bring the back of the heart towards the ceiling. Pressing everything away. The tailbone comes to the space in between the thighs. You can just breathe a couple times right here. Exhale, slowly release. Moving into that cow posture. You can breathe on your own here and move on your own breath. So if you want to move through these poses a little bit faster, or just keep going without pausing, that's fine. Just don't hold your breath. Take the hands out in front of you, maybe a hand space further. And we are going to go into downward dog, but a nice easy one, not for very long. You can choose, if you want to, you can just go right back into your child's pose if you want. Pick up through the toes, push the arms back, keeping the knees bent here. Nice stretch through the arms, keeping the back nice and flat. If you want to paddle each knee, bending one and then straightening the other, You can also do that. Don't overdo it here. Bring the knees back to the mat when you're ready, and then have a seat in child's pose. So sitting the tush back onto your ankles. You can widen the knees here. Take the hands into a triangle shape and place them down, elbows out wide. Just take a nice few relaxing breaths. And your body relaxes with every exhale. Stress just releases through your body. Just let it go. From here, bring yourself back up to that table. Take your knees down just a little bit. Walk the hands out in front of you. You're just going to lay down on your belly. Bring the feet together. So maybe you want to roll on the hips a little, bringing the toes to touch if you can, or just leave them straight out from your legs. The forehead to the mat. Bring the shoulders right underneath the hands right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press into the tops of the feet and the pelvis. Lead with the heart to come up for cobra. You don't have to go up very high here. If this is as far as is comfortable today, that's fine too. Try not to stress the neck. So you might want to look towards the floor in front of you a few feet instead of looking up at the wall. Breathing here. Keeping those legs nice and long. Shoulders down away from the ears. Elbows in close by the sides. Good. Exhale, bring the forehead to the mat. You can relax here for a second by taking your favorite cheek to the mat, releasing your arms down behind you with the palms facing up. Close your eyes for a moment here. Just breathe. And take your least favorite cheek to the mat. Not moving anything, just moving the head, stretching the other side of the neck. Okay, now bring the arms back underneath your shoulders. Slowly start to press up. We're just going to bring our knees around, have a seat. Bring the legs through. And then as gently as you can come down to your back. I'm going to take with me this rolled up blanket. So you can grab a rolled up piece of towel or a small pillow just to put it right underneath your shoulders. Right here, underneath your neck. We're going to roll down for bridge pose. So here, bring your feet in closer, placing the feet firmly on the floor. Take the hips and kind of bring them down a little bit. And then on the inhale, bring the hips up, push through the feet. And if you feel good there and want to go deeper, then see if you can bring your hands together underneath. And maybe take the shoulder shrug and get your shoulders up underneath you. So we don't want our knees to flail out. Keep them engaged in. And don't look to the side in this pose. And come out of it whenever you feel necessary. And one more breath here if you're still with me. Exhale, slowly release the hands. Slowly bring the back down on the floor. You can just roll around the hips a little bit. Just stretching them out. For now, we're going to go do, we can just come up to a seat. We're going to do legs against the wall. So you can take that same rolled up towel or blanket, come over to your wall, and place it right there next to the wall. Now, legs against the wall is great to do anytime you need to lower your blood pressure, relax a little bit. All those good old things come in an inversion pose. Well, this is the most simple inversion pose. So swing the legs up against the wall. You can use that blanket right underneath for you, and just kind of hang out here. Still keeping that in and out through the nose. Breathe nice and deep. You can stay here. You can pause the video and stay here for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, however long you have. But if you're going to go on with me today through the rest of the video, we'll slowly start to bring the legs down, rolling forward just like you rolled into it. And then we'll find our way back onto our mat. So if you've got to crawl or walk, just come down as gently as you can. Be nice to your body. Swinging the legs back around. Now crawling back down on our back. Bring the knees together, about hip width apart, and start to windshield wiper the knees side to side. It doesn't matter how far they go. It doesn't matter if your legs touch the ground or not. Nice, easy twist. And then once you come to the left side, leave your legs where they lie. You can take your arms up a little bit more, nice T-shape. Look to the right if that's comfortable. If you want to go deeper and feel more of a stretch, you can take your left foot on top of your right knee. That might be a little intense for most. That's okay. Right here is just fine. Notice the breath. Notice the way it feels coming in and out through your nose. Oh, on the exhale, you feel it on your upper lip. Just take time to notice. Slowly bring the knees back up. Release that foot that's on top, nice and easy if you have it up. Take the hips up for a moment. Press them back down. Then let the hips fall to the right as you start to look towards the left. If you want to go deeper here in the pose, and take that right foot on top of your left knee. Otherwise, we are just perfect right here. And be proud of yourself for making your way to the mat today. Taking care of yourself is very important. And it helps you do better in all the other aspects of your life. Another deep breath. And then on your exhale, slowly start to come back to the center. You can bring your hands down, Lift up the hips and put them back down. And take one knee in towards the chest and the other. Doesn't matter how close you get them. You can roll around here, giving yourself a mini massage, or just choose to stay still. And for a happy baby, we're going to take our arms on the inside of our thighs, and then the legs come up. So if you can grab that outer edge of the pinky toe, then that's great. If not, then just grab the calf or the thigh, wherever you can reach. And it's just fine. We're just taking that into a 90-degree angle as much as we can. Imagine you're walking on the ceiling. A nice flat feet. Doing the best that we can here. Maybe you want to take one leg and straighten it. And then the other leg. If that's intense, then just skip it. Slowly release the hands from the legs. Bring the knees in. One more squeeze. Exhale, bring the legs out. And slowly release the feet down towards the edge of the mat. Inhale, we're going to raise the arms above our heads. Gives our toes a nice stretch. Fingers a nice stretch. Pull everything away. Big inhale. Exhale. Good. Relax the arms down by your sides. Bring the feet in. Toes are the feet touching each other. Soles of the feet touching. So a little butterfly posture with the legs. The hips just open up here. So gravity is doing the work. Just keep breathing. Relaxing even more on every exhale. And slowly take those legs out straight. You can use a pillow up underneath your knees if that feels good for you. A little extra support there. Open the feet, let them flop out. Take the palms of the hands to the sky. You can shimmy on the shoulders or take out any ponytails, hair things that might be hindering your comfort here. So we're in our final resting pose. A few big inhales through the nose and out through the mouth. Totally let your body relax. And let the legs be heavy. Let the hips sink into the mat. You're totally supported with your back on the mat. And just try to find some stillness here. When a thought comes in, and it will, just let it go. Don't try to talk to it. Now you're welcome to pause the video here and stay here as long as you have time for. That is so good for you. I will do it with you. Namaste. for joining me today. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on your mat next time. Have a great day.